Hey everyone, welcome to another GAK9 Australia video review for the amazing Vino. Now, for those of you playing at home who aren't aware, Vino on this first 50-meter 5 trail has actually been taken away for about 7 minutes prior to beginning. So they saw the person run off, then they went away for 7 minutes before coming back to the track start. Now, nothing too crazy about this one, just some really nice solid work, and I'm incredibly pleased with Vino's drive. But what I will say in terms of feedback is moving forward, we're going to start approaching the start article from an angle instead of straight on with the direction of travel, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Okay, so this is a 250-meter modified fire trail where Vino has seen the track layer run off, gone back to the vehicle for 10 minutes, and then come back to the track start here. Really pleased with the consistent handling, Tara, of the leash as we approach the start of the track. It's having switched over to the harness and letting Vino drag up slowly to the start article, perfect. Now, the only other thing there is let's make sure as much as possible we're using a hard article and not a soft one. It's not turning into too much of an issue in terms of Vino self-satisfying on the softer article, but just in case it were to progress into something worse in the future, let's try and avoid that as much as possible and switch to a hard article. Additionally, let's start approaching the article from a 45-degree angle for the next round. So instead of releasing Vino straight over the article in a straight line in the direction of travel of the track layer, let's start hitting that at a 45-degree angle for the next round, so that Vino learns that just by running straight out as sort of a pattern isn't going to be successful. I don't think we're going to have any problems doing so. I think Vino will very quickly twig to what they need to do, and that's fine. So looking forward to hitting that at an angle on the next round. Now, in terms of feedback for the next round of fire trails, so really loving that as we have days and a week or so in between these sessions that we're coming back and doing a little 50-meter fire trail before the main event. And let's definitely keep that format up. Now, in terms of criteria for the next one, nothing's really going to change too much except for the fact that I really would like a long line hanging off Vino. And let's up that modified fire trail time to 15 minutes instead of the 10 that we did on this occasion. If all goes well on the next round, I would say that we're going to progress onto having you handle Vino. But let's get one more round out with the off-leash work, with the long line dragging. The only thing with that is you're going to have to work really hard to keep up with Vino, and ensure that if Vino does any loops or anything and gets caught up, that your job is to run up and free Vino so that they can get back to work. Looking forward to seeing the next round.